In this video, we'll be taking a look at two MLB games happening on August 29, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Dodgers versus Miami Marlins. The Los Angeles Dodgers will be taking on the Miami Marlins on Monday in the final game of a 4-game series. This is the final game of the regular season between these teams as the Dodgers have won 5 of 6 games so far this season. Tony Gonsolin will take the ball for the Dodgers as Pablo Lopez will be on the mound for the Marlins. The Los Angeles Dodgers have scored 19 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 6 of their last 8 games. The Dodgers have won 15 of their last 16 games when scoring 4 or more runs. Freddie Freeman leads the Dodgers with 161 hits and 80 RBI, while Trea Turner and Mookie Betts have combined for 285 hits and 155 RBI. Tony Gonsolin gets the ball, and he is 16-1 with a 2.1 earned run average and 116 strikeouts this season. This will be Gonsolin's second career game against the Marlins. The Miami Marlins have scored 9 runs in their last 3 games and 3 or fewer runs in 8 of their last 10 games. The Marlins have lost 6 of their last 8 games when scoring 3 or fewer runs. Jesus Aguilar leads the Marlins with 98 hits and 49 RBI, while Miguel Rojas and Garrett Cooper have combined for 177 hits and 73 RBI. Pablo Lopez gets the ball, and he is 8-8 with a 3.66 earned run average and 136 strikeouts this season. Lopez is 1-0 with a 3 earned run average and 11 strikeouts in his career against the Dodgers. Los Angeles is 4-1 in their last 5 game 4s of a series and 39-12 in their last 51 games against a right-handed starter. The under is 4-1 in Los Angeles' last 6 Monday games. Miami is 4-1 in their last 5 game 4s of a series and 4-10 in their last 14 Monday games. The under is 5-1 in Miami's last 6 Monday games. Los Angeles is 6-1 in these two teams' last 7 head-to-head meetings. The Dodgers and Marlins have the rare wraparound series this weekend, rather than finishing it up on Sunday like the rest of the league. This will be the 7th meeting between these teams since last weekend, so there is plenty of familiarity. Although the Dodgers are the best team in baseball, they actually haven't clinched this series win. They fell to Sandy Alcantara on Saturday after he tossed his 4th complete game of the year. Not only is that the most among pitchers, but it's also more than any other team. Therefore, that's not something that should be expected again. That means the Dodgers shouldn't have any problem closing this series out behind Tony Gonsolin. With Clayton Kershaw on the injured list, Gonsolin is the impromptu ace. He's certainly deserving of the title, as he would be on just about any other team. His 16-1 record is just like his team's record, the best in baseball. He has allowed just 2 total runs this entire month, and there's no reason that should change on Monday. He will be facing the worst offense since the All-Star break with the Marlins. They recently went on a 23-game stretch without scoring more than 4 runs, which was included when these teams met last weekend. The Dodgers closed out the final 2 games of that series, winning by a margin of 14 runs. Neither of those games were against Marlins starter Pablo Lopez, but he has been shaky at best of late. He just faced a different National League West opponent 2 starts ago. He allowed 6 runs to the Padres to cap off the Marlins, losing his first 3 starts of the month, and he looks set for his 4th by the end of this game. The Dodgers jumped on the Marlins early in Game 3 and were able to coast to a victory. I like the Dodgers in this matchup and expect a similar outcome to Sunday, so the Los Angeles Dodgers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Miami is one of the worst hitting teams in the league, and they will continue to struggle at the plate in this one. They are scoring the 27th most runs per game, and they have the 25th highest overall team batting average. Tony Gonsolin and the Dodgers bullpen will be able to keep the Marlins off the scoreboard for the majority of this game. I would be shocked if the Marlins scored more than 3 runs in this one. Now, I also see Pablo Lopez keeping the Dodgers off the scoreboard for a few innings. He has been decent this season, and he looked incredible in his last start. He pitched for 6 innings and only allowed 4 hits and 0 runs. He will come into this game with confidence, and he will keep the Dodgers from blowing out the Marlins. Los Angeles will eventually cash in at the plate, but they won't score enough runs to push this total past 7.5. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Cardinals versus Cincinnati Reds. The St. Louis Cardinals take on the Cincinnati Reds in the first of a three-game divisional series on Monday evening. The Cardinals will have Miles Mikolas on the hill seeking his 11th win. The Reds counter with Chase Anderson. The Cards lead the season series 7-4. The Cardinals come into this game with a 75-54 record overall, and in each of the last two games the offense has been strong late, and that has led to a couple of victories. The Cardinals' offense has been the strength this season, averaging 4.87 runs per game, which is fourth best in the league. Paul Goldschmidt has had a strong season, hitting 33 home runs and driving in 105 RBI. On the other side of this matchup is the Reds, who sit with a 50-76 record, but they won 2 of the 3 games against the Washington Nationals over the weekend. On Sunday, though, the offense only managed 2 runs, and that led to the defeat. The offense has been inconsistent, but the biggest issue all year has been the pitching. The Reds are giving up 5.12 runs per game, which is 29th in the league. Kyle Farmer is having a big season, hitting 8 home runs and driving in 58 RBI. The Cardinals are 4-1 in the last 5 in Game 1 of a series and 36-15 in their last 51 Monday games. St. Louis is 46-22 in the last 68 versus the National League Central. Meanwhile, the Reds are 1-6 in their last 7 in Game 1 of a series and 1-5 in their last 6 at home after a road trip of a week or more. The Cardinals are playing very well lately. They have separated themselves from the Brewers in the National League Central and now have a bit of breathing room. St. Louis has been very good on offense this year. They are top 10 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBI, walks, strikeouts, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. Paul Goldschmidt is top 3 in the MLB in home runs, RBI, and batting average. Cincinnati has been poor on offense this season. They are bottom 10 or hovering around the bottom 10 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBI, walks, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. Cincinnati's bullpen has been terrible. They are bottom 10 in earned run average, hits allowed, runs allowed, home runs allowed, walks allowed, WHIP, and batting average against. The Cardinals are playing good baseball and are a much better team than the Reds. Mikolas has been on a pretty good run lately. He's 2-1 in his last 3 starts, with 6 earned over a total of 22.2 innings on 12 hits and 2 walks. St. Louis has been a bit spotty when it comes to coughing up runs lately, but if Mikolas is on point, he should be able to get the team into the later innings with a manageable scoreboard. Mikolas struggled in his last start, but don't let that fool you, as he is having a strong season, and he is going to lock down this Reds offense that hasn't been great. So the St. Louis Cardinals to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Miles Mikolas struggled in his only start in Cincinnati. He went 5 innings and allowed 7 hits, 2 walks, 6 earned runs, and allowed a home run. St. Louis has had one of the most consistently good offenses this season. They are top 10 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBI, walks, strikeouts, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. Cincinnati's bullpen has been terrible. They are bottom 10 in earned run average, hits allowed, runs allowed, home runs allowed, walks allowed, WHIP, and batting average against. The Cardinals have averaged a solid 5 runs per game in the 11 meetings against the Reds this season. As mentioned, Anderson hasn't been competitive at the major league level in the past few seasons, and I expect the Cards to feast on him in this one. In addition, Mikolas isn't quite as sharp on the road, where he has logged a mediocre 4.21 earned run average. The Reds are producing at the dish, averaging a stellar 5 runs in their last 10 games. Also, the Reds have collected 7 runs in 12.1 innings against Mikolas this season. The over is also 4-1 in the Cardinals' last 5 games. I expect plenty of runs here, and so this will be a higher scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.